Hello, this is lesson 3 of my online course, Challenges in Building a Business Credit. Does business credit affect personal credit? Business credit and personal credit are typically kept separate, but there are circumstances where they may overlap. If you use personal guarantees to secure personal loans or credit, missed payments could negatively impact your personal credit score. Additionally, sole proprietors or small business owners who on personal rely heavily on personal finances may see their personal credit directly tied to their business activities. It is essential to differentiate your business credit from personal credit to minimize risk to your personal financial profile. How long does it take to build business credit? Building business credit doesn't happen overnight. It takes time and consistency. The exact timeline of building business credit depends on various factors, such as how quickly you register your business, open accounts with vendors that report payment history, and demonstrate responsible credit use. The sooner you start building positive credit habits, the quicker you will see results. What credit score does an LLC start with? An LLC is a legal entity, but it is not required to have a certain business credit score. Like any business, your LLC will begin building a credit profile once you establish accounts and vendors that report your payment history to business credit bureaus. This process allows credit bureaus to generate a score based on the LLC's performance, with no set starting point until activity occurs. This is one of the main reasons why it is important to responsibly manage finances as soon as possible. What is credit rating and credit score? A credit rating shows how likely a typical lender would be to offer your credit. When you apply for credit, such as a loan, credit card, or mortgage, the lender tries to predict your future behavior based on the way you have acted in the past. Credit scoring is intuitive. Just think whether you would lend to someone with a history of not repaying. To work it all out, lenders look at lots of different data. This may include how many applications you have made recently, how much you owe, what credit products you have had, and where you paid them all off on time. Some of this comes from their own information, but they will often also consult credit reference agencies such as Experian, Equifax, or TransUnion, which hold much of this data on you. But the world of credit ratings is extensive with misinformation and misunderstanding. Much of it is because lenders don't want it understood, and credit reference agencies want you to think it works a certain way so they can sell you extra products based on fear. This jargon buster could help you navigate the world of credit ratings and scores. Credit reference agencies, 3 credit reference agencies are there: Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. Hold tons of info about your past behavior, such as payment history to credit card, loan, and mortgage firms, your past applications for credit, and whether you are on electoral roll. Lenders use this data to help them decide whether to grant you credit. Credit history. This is your past behavior with credit, such as whether you have paid lenders back on time. It is not numerical verdict. Instead, it is the term for a more general look back. Credit report or credit file. This is the compendium of your data as held by each of the 3 credit reference agencies. Credit score, specifically from a credit reference agency, as mentioned above. This is simply a view from one agency, which, remember, is not the decision maker on whether you will get credit or not. Lenders use their own scoring systems. Credit score or credit rating, where we were not talking about a score from a credit agency. In this context, it can also be used interchangeably in casual speak with credit history, but technically it is how each lender sums up your credit history into its own score or rating. Because it is so secretive, we don't know whether lenders use numbers, rankings, or other methods to judge customers. Whenever they use applies only to that lender, and it is not used by others market-wide. Important note to make: your credit history impacts your credit worthiness, but you don't have a uniform credit score or credit rating. I hope you like this video. Thank you very much for watching it. Thank you. Bye for now.